Okay, so I'm coming at you with another live video. So today's live video is regarding a conversation I had with one of our members this morning. So it's no bullshit, I'm not making up any stories, it's a direct conversation that I had this morning that I think is really going to help most of you guys. Okay, so before I go on, this is not a video about me slagging off Slimming World or slagging off any other diet products or anything along those lines. This video is about making you aware of the options you have to get better results. And the option that I think is a better option, especially for this person that I spoke to this morning, a better option than joining Slimming World. Okay, so what we're going through is a better option than joining Slimming World. Okay, so the common things that this girl told me this morning was, number one, she wants to lose weight. Now, how many people come to the gym and they want to lose weight? And it's high majority of people. So, number two, she thinks she has no time. See what I wrote there? Thinks. See, a lot of us think we have no time. A lot of us think we're really, really busy. But when we sit down and analyse it, I guarantee you, if you look at your 24 hours, you will find time where you are A, fucking about, or B, doing stuff that is not helping you progress in any way, shape or form. So if she thinks she hasn't got time, do these two sound familiar? You want to lose weight, you think you've got no time, and number three, you're not getting results. So these are the three things that are common to this girl that she told me this morning, hence why she wanted to join Slimming World, hence why I'm about to give you a better solution. So, firstly, she said she hasn't got time, so the first direct question I asked her is, what time do you get up out of bed? So she told me 9 o'clock. So she told me 9 a.m. Okay, so this is the first area that I look at, okay? So I said, what time do you get up? She said 9 o'clock. I said, what time do you go to sleep? And she goes, oh, I go to bed really late. Okay? So she goes to sleep late. So there's another. So these are alarm bells in my head thinking, okay, we can find solutions here. Okay? Solutions that are cheaper and better than Slimming World. So she gets up at 9 and she goes to sleep really, really late. Okay? So she was telling me that she didn't have time to go to any classes. So I explained to her, at our gym, we do classes at 6 a.m., 10 a.m., 5:30 p.m., 6:30 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. So she said she was in work for the evening classes. Okay, that's fine. So the evening classes were a no-go. But she gets up at 9, she goes to work at 11, so there's the 10 o'clock class, or the biggest solution I'm about to tell you is that we do a class at 6 a.m. And I'm going to tell you and show you the massive impact that it could have on her results by just dragging her ass out of bed at 6 a.m. to come to a class, and what that relates into calorie terms, okay? So I've drawn a little graph. So we're just talking weekdays here. It's got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 6 till 7, 7 till 8, 8 till 9. They're the 3 hours that she will gain if she gets up out of bed earlier than the current 9 a.m. than what she's currently getting up at. Because remember, whilst you're in bed, unless you're doing the deed or getting down and dirty, you are not burning many calories. Because for most of us, we're just lying still, maybe snoring, but we're not burning many calories. So currently from 6 till 9, she's burning minimal, okay? So what I'm suggesting is from 6 till 9, she can burn 1,100 calories per day. I'm going to tell you how. So don't forget, when you get up and you're moving about, walking up and down the stairs, grabbing stuff, you are burning calories. When you are lying still asleep, you are not burning many calories, okay? So from 6 till 7, if she comes in and joins in our class, our 45-minute class, she's gonna burn around about 400 calories. Rough guesstimate, okay? But roughly around there, okay? And plus the 200 calories that she would have done by just getting up, moving, grabbing all the stuff, traveling to the gym, warming up, all that type of stuff. So she would be starting her day from 6 till 7 with 600 calories per day. Then from 7 till 8, she will go home and she'll be pottering about, doing some chores or doing something. She'll be up and awake and moving. So for each hour, it's around about 200 to 250 calories from just moving. So each day, she would be burning 1,100 calories. And across just your weekdays, because we're not all mad and crazy enough to get up like that on a weekend, that would be 5,500 calories. So that's just short of 2 pounds. So, for this girl, the solution that I came up with is the fact that if she can just get up earlier, which she can, there's no reason why she can't, it's just she doesn't want to because she goes to bed late at night. So maybe go to bed earlier, get up a little bit earlier, so you're probably still having the same amount of sleep, it's just you're going to bed earlier, you're getting up earlier. And if you're getting those 3 extra hours, 1 class and 2 hours of movement, you are going to create a big calorie difference at the end of the week. And remember, whatever way you're looking at, whether you're joining Slimming World, whether you're doing a fasting program, whatever diet it is you're doing, everything revolves around having less calories, okay? But for me, it's easier to burn fat than it is to starve fat. Because burning fat through exercise, especially while you're doing weights and your cardio, you've got more chance of retaining your muscle mass. So when you're just starving yourself and just going on a diet, not really doing any exercise, starving, all you do, you get a lot of muscle wastage, and that muscle wastage has a really bad effect on your metabolism. So your metabolism, your metabolic rate decreases. So then when you go back to normal eating, after your little starvation diet, after reducing your food, when you go back to normal eating, this is why people regain a lot of weight. Because their metabolism's lower than it was when they started because of all the muscle wastage through just dieting alone. Might not make sense, might make sense. But burning fat helps you retain muscle. And also exercising is far better for you mentally than it is going on diets all the time. Exercising makes you feel good. Constantly dieting and depriving yourself makes you feel like shit. Okay? So I would always suggest trying to burn extra calories rather than starve them off. Okay? So the answer isn't always just eating less. Okay? So for this girl, if she implements this, and that's a big if she implements it, because remember, it's not easy to get up at 6 o'clock every morning, but it's also not easy to live in a body that you're unhappy with. It might make you miserable getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, but you're already miserable in the body you don't want to be in. So I'd rather be miserable and getting up and doing something productive than miserable lying in bed and being in a body that I don't want to be in. So this is a simple way for you to see how you could possibly lose 2 pounds a week by dragging your ass out of bed. Okay? Remember, lying in bed, yeah, you might not be eating. You might not be eating, so people lie into bed longer so they skip breakfast, but you're also not burning any calories. Okay? You're not burning any calories. So, hopefully in some way, shape or form this has helped. And I think a lot of you fall into these categories. You want to lose weight, you think you've got no time, you're not getting any results. And here's a simple way, especially for the girl that I spoke to this morning. Hopefully you're watching. I didn't want to tag you in it. But it's a simple way of just opening your eyes and just thinking, right, this is how I can do it. Remember, people with a plan, structure, and a schedule, training schedule, produce far better results than people who haven't got one. So again, I've just identified you a better way than joining the Slimming World. Hope this helps.